So it's 2026, and you may be wondering, should you be running Google ads or Facebook ads for your insurance agency, and which platform is going to drive more leads for you? Well, if you're wondering that, you're not short on opinions, but I can tell you, you are short on clarity. Here's the reality. Most agents don't struggle because ads don't work. They struggle because ads expose the weak points in their marketing systems. Inconsistent leads lead to inconsistent premium, and inconsistent premium leads to hesitation about hiring, expansion, or investing in the growth of their agency. And that hesitation quietly caps your agency's true potential. Here's the hard truth. The wrong ad strategy doesn't just waste money, it keeps your agency stuck. So today's episode isn't just about picking a better platform. It's about understanding how buyers are actually choosing an agent in 2026, the unique role each ad platform plays in that journey, and how top performing agents use both to build predictable pipelines. So let's start by talking about why insurance agents actually get stuck choosing between these two platforms. And it begins because most agents are simply asking the wrong question. Which ad platform gives me better leads? That question actually assumes that ads work in isolation. And the truth is, they don't. Paid ads are actually just one piece of your system, alongside your offer, your messaging, your follow-up, and your client experience. If those pieces are weak, ads feel expensive and unpredictable. When those pieces are strong, your ads become leverage. You see, the goal isn't just more leads, it's actually to build a system that closes those leads consistently. Let's talk through how people are actually choosing an insurance agent in 2026. You see, today's buyers don't make snap decisions. Whether that's auto, home, renters, or umbrella coverage, they move through a very predictable journey. The first stage is awareness. Life change, new car, new house, jump in premiums, poor claims experience. That kicks off the awareness phase. From there, they move into consideration. And consideration is where they begin to look at alternatives. They look at bundling, switching agents, new carriers. From there, they move into the research phase, asking friends, reading reviews, Googling their options. Then they move into the intent phase, where they start to request quotes or consultations. And then finally, they move to the decision phase. And they make their choice based on trust, clarity, and responsiveness. And so your ads will only work when they meet the prospect where they are, and this is important, not where you wish they were. And that's where Google ads and Facebook ads actually play very different but equally critical roles. So let's start by talking about Google ads first. Google ads are actually designed to capture active demand, because Google ads put your agency in front of the people who are actively searching for help right this moment. So what they're doing is they are typing in those high intent queries like auto insurance quote near me, switch home insurance agent, best insurance for new homeowners, Allstate versus State Farm reviews. They're not scrolling, they actually are ready to take action. Now, here's where Google Ads work best and when they work best. Google Ads drive the best results when your landing page is clean, when it's fast, and when it is focused on conversions. So if it's just a brochure online, it's not going to perform well. When it's focused on conversions, meaning it's very clear it wants you to give information, it's going to perform better. This next one's critical. You respond to new leads within 5 minutes. Not 15 minutes, not 30 minutes, not an hour, not 2 hours. Speed to lead in today's market is critical. People are expecting an immediate response. Respond to new leads in 5 minutes or less. Your messaging is clear, specific, and trust-focused. And your systems are built to scale with volume. They can handle increased volume capacity. Now, here's the reverse. When do Google Ads tend to fail and underperform? Google Ads generally fall short when you drive traffic to a generic homepage. If it is not singularly focused, if it is not focused on conversion, it is going to underperform. When your offer sounds like every other agent and there is nothing that distinguishes you from the competition, it is going to underperform. When you do not follow up fast or you are inconsistent in your follow-ups, that ad is going to underperform. And if you have not optimized for local search intent with those geo-targeted terms, your ad is going to underperform. And so in these cases, it's not that Google is sending bad leads, it's exposing broken systems. You have to remember what happens is it amplifies. If your systems are good, Google Ads are going to amplify that. If your systems are broken, Google Ads are going to amplify that as well. Now let's look at Facebook ads, where we create demand and familiarity. Facebook and Instagram ads show up earlier in the buyer journey. If you think about a funnel, they're going to be at the top of the funnel, the wider part of the funnel. Because what they do is they interrupt the scroll with stories, visuals, and trust-building content long before the prospect is actively shopping. So what they are powerful for is storytelling and brand building. They're good for educating about coverage gaps, claim tips, and bundling. They're good for sharing client wins and community involvement. And they're great for retargeting cold traffic and those lost quote opportunities, keeping your name in front of people. And here's a composite example of what a smart strategy really looks like. We'll take an agent, we'll call her Erica. She's a composite of several high-performing captive and independent agents that we've worked with. Erica starts with Facebook ads, running a 3-part video series. First one is what most homeowners misunderstand about liability limits. How one client saved $1,100 a year by bundling. And the third one is what to do if your rates just went up. She targets local homeowners aged 30 to 55 within a 10-mile radius and layers in retargeting to visitors who had been to her website or clicked a quote form. Then in month 2, she adds Google Ads targeting high intent keywords like home insurance quote Plano, Texas. And after 90 days, her Facebook leads are costing an average of $9.22 on average. Her Google leads are costing $27.40 on average, but they are converting 3 times faster. Her follow-up automation and CRM keep the warm leads engaged until they're ready. And as a result, she writes 42 new policies, 30% above her prior average, with higher retention because prospects feel connected before she ever calls them. So let me just give you a little breakdown side by side to help you really understand how these 2 platforms are best utilized in your toolbox. So first of all, let's talk about user intent. Google Ads has high user intent because the user is actively searching now. Facebook is low to medium because they're just browsing or it's passive. The lead quality on Google is higher intent because they're faster to close. On Facebook, they're warmer over time and they may need more nurturing. On Google, your cost per lead is going to be higher. Typically, it's $20 to $40 on average. On Facebook, it's going to be lower, $7 to $15 on average. And again, that's because the intent levels are different. Google is best for quote-ready shoppers. Facebook is better for educating and nurturing future buyers. In your sales cycle, Google is towards the bottom of the funnel. Facebook is towards the top and the middle of the funnel. Your content format on Google should be text focused and landing page driven. On Facebook, it should be visual storytelling and use video and carousel ads to your advantage. The speed to positive return on investment is faster when you're using Google Ads if your systems are dialed in and set correctly. On Facebook, it's going to be slower, but it will be strong for a long-term brand. And for retargeting, Google has moderate strength, but Facebook and Instagram is excellent. Now, here's what most agents are missing. This is not a competition between platforms. It's actually a sequence. Facebook ads create familiarity. That familiarity causes people to go search. Google Ads are the catcher's mitt that catches that search traffic that's being generated from those Facebook and Instagram ads that are creating the familiarity. And your CRM and systems then nurture and convert those leads that Google Ads are capturing into premium that turns into revenue for your agency. When you're expecting one platform to do all the work, what happens is you end up burning money and you blame the platform. When you use all of these things strategically, that's when the growth compounds. Now, depending on the growth stage of your agency, there are platforms that are going to make more sense for the life cycle stage that you're at. So as a new agent or an agent that is rebuilding, Facebook ads are going to make the most sense because you need local trust and awareness more than anything else. You just need to get your name out there. So start with Facebook ads to build that local trust and awareness. For agents who are ready to scale, add Google ads to capture shoppers with buying intent once your systems are in place. And as an established agent, use both in tandem to create a marketing engine that educates, retargets, and closes on autopilot. I want you to understand this concept. Strategy is always better than platform. The biggest mistake you as an agent can make in 2026 is thinking that the platform is the problem. But it's really not about Facebook or Google. It's about having a system that moves people from stranger to client and does that predictably. That means you have to have the right message for the right audience, fast and consistent follow-up, differentiation, and not just price. And if you're a captive agent, this is particularly important because the banner over your door looks like the banner over the door of many other agents in your area. So your ability to differentiate becomes critical. Strong offers and trust-building assets. When that system is solid, any platform will work. When it's weak, every platform is going to feel like a gamble. Now, if you need help building the right ad system, book a strategy session with us at Agent Branding and Marketing. You can do that at agentbrandingandmarketing.com/schedule. We'll be happy to help you develop the right ecosystem, the right strategy to be the dominant agent in your market. And we'll help you align your strategy with your agency growth stage. And we'll show you the exact system that smart agents are using to close more policies, follow up less, and grow consistently. And here's the thing. In 2026, the agents who win aren't trying ads. They're building systems that scale. Thanks for tuning in to this episode, and I look forward to talking with you again on our next episode.